This is the old Kirk of Auchinleck in East Ayrshire. It probably sits on the site of a building going back as far as perhaps the 6th century. The attached structure, now a mausoleum, was built by Lord Auchinleck, the father of James Boswell, in 1754. The Boswells, lairds of Auchinleck, have been a prominent family for many centuries in this area. James Boswell perhaps is the most famous. His father was Lord Auchinleck, a High Court judge. James died in London, but he was buried here. He is mostly remembered for his authorship of several books, and particularly his biography of Samuel Johnson. The mausoleum was originally built as a retiring room and as a laird's loft. The upper floor had an area where the laird could sit with his family. The lower floor had a retiring room. This contained a fire, tables, servants could come. There was also food could be served in between services. The building was also used by the Kirk's session for their meetings, and the tenants of the estate would come here to pay their rent. The town was increasing in size, and in 1838 a new church was built, at which time the old retiring room and lair's loft became a mausoleum with a crypt beneath. Of the many members of the family buried here, Sir Alexander Boswell stands out, that he was the last person in Scotland to be killed in a duel. He published a poem that had insulted his cousin, James Stuart. In the resulting duel, Alexander fired into the air on purpose. However, accidentally, James Stuart fired. He was mortally wounded, and Alexander died 2 days later. Part of the old village of Auchinleck used to stand close to the kirk. The Boswells had this demolished. They built a road directly from Auchinleck House to the kirk. They called this the Via Sacra. They planted trees in sequence, with beech followed by oak, B-O being the first two letters of the name Boswell. They also had it that the houses that were present should face in the opposite direction, so that families wouldn't come out and watch them going to the kirk. After the new church was opened, the old kirk was abandoned. Eventually the roof was removed. However, in the 1970s, a group of enthusiastic local historians managed to have the building re-roofed and opened as a museum, mainly to James Boswell, but also to his family and to other local people of import, such as William Murdoch, the inventor of gas lighting, and to William McGavin, the author. The mausoleum has a very distinctive pyramid-like roof. There are also some signs of its previous life in terms of blocked up windows, reminding the days when it was used as a retiring room and as a laird's loft. The building is still in quite good condition and is looked after by the Boswell Society. One lady who looked after it was Lady Jessie Boswell. She was originally a Cunningham from Corsill in Stewarton, and she kept an eye on the building and apparently kept the grounds around like a beautiful garden.